Senator Appel, for extending me the privilege to address you a little longer than normal.
Thank you, and I really appreciate knowing that you're going to be here with my grandsons up here.
Well, at 7-7, I don't think we all will.
Mr. Blackwell.
Good afternoon, Senator. I'm here today. My name is Brian Blackwell. I'm an attorney. Have 25 years experience in practicing law in the education field, and I'm here today representing the St. Helena Parish Association of Educators, and wanted to bring to the committee's attention one specific deficiency with regard to the concurrent resolution. The resolution on page 1, lines 15 through 17, indicates that the board has adopted the formula that considers all statutory requirements. Senator Claytor had pointed out earlier some of those things. There are two specific statutory requirements that the board not only considered, but the formula itself violates. Those are RS 17:97.1, which provides no portion of the proceeds derived from any sales tax levied or collected by a parish or city school board shall be used or taken into consideration in any formula adopted by the board and submitted to the legislature for approval. If you'll look on page 6, which is where the level 1 funding distribution begins, and then on page 8, line 7 through page 9, line 15, that is what is known as the local share contribution of the level 1 funding. And it is clear that sales tax revenue is included in the formula. There's no doubt about it. I don't think anyone at Bessie or in the Department of Education would dispute it, but they come here year after year after year and ask this body to approve a formula that the legislature told them not to bring to it. That particular provision is actually in the Education Code, and the purpose of that provision was back in the 70s when local school districts were going out and attempting to raise sales tax. They were attempting to enhance local funds available for teacher salaries. And in effect, what the formula does is it penalizes systems for having done that by deducting from what they would otherwise receive in state funding, what they generate in local funding. In the tax code, the sales tax code has a similar provision in RS 47-338.84. Subparagraph A of that provision permits local school boards to do sales tax elections and authorizes them to do that. Paragraph D provides that those taxes are to be used exclusively to supplement other revenues available to the board. And then paragraph F specifically says, quote, provided that the funds raised by parishes and or local school boards pursuant to the provisions of this act shall not be considered by the State Board of Education and State Department of Education in the application of the state equalization formula or the distribution of proceeds or any other kind or nature. Those two provisions combined clearly and unequivocally prohibit Bessie from using local sales tax in the formula. And I would submit that on that basis alone that the formula should be sent back to Bessie. And in light of what Senator Claytor said concerning this body's authority to control those aspects, I think it's very clear that the formula should be sent back for reworking before it's approved by this body. I'll be happy to answer any questions anyone has.
Senator Claytor.
Mr. Blackwell, you and I have never met before outside of this committee room, right?
No, sir.
Okay.
But I did hear you question people earlier.
I think we've been set up for something. I see no further questions. Thank you all, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. The board is clear. We have no further cards. Do you want to, Mike, would you step in the back